Good morning, school and staff. Welcome to MB News. Today I am your host, Isaiah, and these are my co-hosts,
Lily,
Daniela.
Today I'm going to be talking about the 6th grade spelling bee. 7 students from each 6th grade class have been chosen to go to the school spelling bee. The spelling bee will be on Tuesday, January 29 at 10 a.m. The winner of the bee gets to go to the county spelling bee. Whoever is in the bee, don't be nervous. You will get enough practice till that day. Same concept of now. Practicing will be with the winner. Good luck to the scholars who made it to the spelling bee. Now on to Lily with the yard duty schedule.
thank you, Isaiah. Next week for yard duty schedule, we have Miss Cornazo and Mrs. Cortez for TK and Kinder Recess. For 1st grade, we have Miss Mordado. For 2nd grade, we have Mrs. Martinez and Mr. Cho. For 3rd grade, we have Miss Nunion. For 4th grade, we have Mr. Palomares. For 5th grade, we have Mr. Pardini. And finally, for 6th grade, we have Mrs. Murillo. Thank you, teachers and supervisors, for keeping us safe at recess. Also, don't forget, Kona Ice will be here on Wednesday, January 30th. Make sure to bring your reusable cups. What flavor will you choose? Now moving on to Daniela with Staff of the Week.
Thank you, Lily. Today for Staff of the Week, we have Mr. Miguel Ruedas. And Miss Moreno, did you know that Mr. Ruedas works at a multiple school site in the district? He is 6 feet tall. Miss Moreno's heroes are her parents, all farm workers, and her students. Last but not least, I wish Miss Putron a happy 21st birthday. Also, a friendly reminder to teachers, parents, and 3rd through 6th grade students to take a Bright Bite survey. According to Josh Harris, the information will be used to make purchasing directions for educational technology in coming months, as well as determine which professional development opportunities are not wanted of needed. Now moving on with Delis with app called Shopperoo.
Thank you, Daniela. Have you heard of the app Shopperoo? If not, you should go log on immediately. Here are the reasons why. Shopperoo is an easy way to fundraise money for your school. Best of all, you don't have to buy anything to raise money. Yes, you heard right. All you need to do is download the app on your phone, or any Montebello scholar can download it on their iPad. Next, you will take a picture of your receipt using your app, and just like that, the school gets points. Depending on the number of points, the school will receive a check. Right now, the top school leaders are Miss Moreno with 5,005 points, Hilda Perez with 2,900 points, and Chris with 1,195 points. So what are you waiting for? Go and download the app now. Now moving on with Miss Gutierrez with an important announcement.
Thank you, Delis. Good morning, scholars, and thank you, Miss Moreno, for inviting me to do MB News. So a couple of reminders. You are to take the SRI test and the IAB math test, and the deadline is approaching. The deadline is actually January 31st. So make sure that you take those tests. Speaking of tests, Delis, do you know how many days we have left until SBAC testing?
I don't know.
Take a wild guess.
Maybe 50 days, I guess?
You're very close. It's not 50 days. It's actually 63 days before SBAC testing. 63 school days before SBAC testing. So, you might wonder, what is SBAC? It's only for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. And it's a test that throughout California and throughout our nation, students will be taking. The test will help us monitor your progress in school. Remember, all we're asking is that you do your best. How can you prepare for this test? Be on time and listen to the test prep strategies your teacher is teaching you, like the hamburger method or closed reading, to name a few. And now for Arabella to announce our local news.
Thank you, Mrs. Gutierrez. At Monterey, a new restaurant called Cold Taco will be opening really soon. Angeles, an artist from Oaxaca, Mexico, is installing walls for the soon-to-be-open Cold Taco on Alvarado Street. Cold Tacos is set to open this spring. The name of the restaurant, Cold Taco, is relating to its older sister. Cold Taco is also an abbreviation on its older sister restaurant, Cultura in Carmel. Chef Michelle Estigoy said, "We try to make it our own using our own ingredients that we have here." Also, Estigoy is planning a menu of tacos, tortas, fresh seafood, ceviches, raw oysters, and even possibly caviar. Chef Estigoy is also the chef at Cultura in Carmel, the restaurant that I mentioned previously, the older sister of Cold Taco. Cultura in Carmel even pays tribute to the taqueria culture in Mexico. The Oaxaca food menu has a lot of inspirations to Estigoy from her trips to the southern Mexican state. Also, Michelle Obama's birthday was on January 17, and Barack Obama wished her a really sweet happy birthday. She had turned 55. Barack Obama sent a really sweet message adding Michelle saying, "I knew it way back then and I'm absolutely convinced of it today. You're one of a kind. At Michelle Obama, happy birthday." The sweet couple has been married since 1992. Michelle revealed how sweet Barack Obama proposed to her in 1991. Last year, Barack Obama shared 3 questions for knowing whether you found the one. One question is she someone you find interesting? Another is, does she make you laugh? Lastly, we might not need to worry right now, but keep this in mind. If you want kids, will she be a good mom? Those are 3 questions. The way the former president looks at Michelle, it is honestly crystal clear she is definitely the one for all these years and on. Now, passing it on to Carlos.
Thank you, Bella. Too many times, and most of the time, we think there may not be enough time for an act of generosity called kindness. Kindness is a concern for someone or doing something nice and heartwarming, and thinking about the people around you and what will make them happy. Liam is only 12. He has his own company where he hands out meals to the homeless. He may still be young, but he is just changing the way we look at society. Inside each free meal is a handwritten message. Liam is the founder of Liam's Lunches of Love. He inspires people everywhere. Liam's Lunches of Love is such a success. He started a GoFundMe account in order to raise money for the food truck to grow a company. It's like a way to give people joy, to spark something in them that can change them, said Liam. Now on to Esley's story. In honor of celebrating Esley's 100th birthday, the facility held a party. Instead of only having her family at the party, she had mentioned earlier she wanted cops to come too. Her wish was granted. In addition to celebrating, one of the cops asked to come to the dance floor. She was ear to ear smiles, the police officer said. I was able to take her out to the dance floor and we had a conversation there and you could see the smile on her face. She just couldn't stop. He said, Isn't it great that people around the globe are making an impact on people's lives? Do anything they can to help. What can you do to make someone happy or cheer someone up? Now to Shelley with World News.
Thank you, Carlos. First for World News, we have Martin Luther King Jr. granddaughter. She says she also has a big dream. She wants to keep his legacy alive by taking the same footsteps as he did. She says she doesn't want to take exactly the same ones, but she does want to make her own. She has been talking about his speeches were very powerful and heartwarming, and how he took many sacrifices for them. Next, North and South Korea, they have been split up after war. Now, since December, their soldiers from each other's borders have been able to cross in peace. Since December, they have been starting to take down and put new rails and roads they shut down after war. They held a ceremony to rejoin and live in peace. Now they have a sign to represent their relationship between both Koreas. That's it for World News. Thank you for watching this news this week. Make sure to join in the next newscast. And as we say every single day,
Go Scholars!